Hi, everyone. My name is Imran Sajid, and thanks for joining me today here at Sapphire 2021. I'm happy to talk about our new program to help existing customers move to the cloud. You may have heard of our Rise with SAP offering, and this HXM movement program that I'm going to talk about is part of that, with a focus priority with really helping our existing SAP ERP HCM customers move to the cloud to our SuccessFactors human experience management products. Here's the high-level overview of what I'll be covering today. First and foremost, we'll touch on why move to the cloud. So why is it worth your time and effort to do that? Then we'll talk about our internal strategy to help you and get the most value out of that and keep the investment you've already made with SAP. We'll take a look at the information about this program that we are launching, including our exciting new product investments to help customers. And then we'll take a look at the migration options that exist today and kind of a stepwise approach to do that. That makes sense based upon your business needs. And lastly, we'll touch on where you can find more information. So why should customers move to the cloud? Let's start there and take a look at some of the key considerations. So first and foremost, the reality is the world it changed, and it changed significantly. And 2020 sped up that process quite a bit. We saw a significant acceleration of digital technology, and that was to help people handle the massive changes in both work as well as life. And much of that will remain long after the pandemic. So there's this huge shift in how people are working, and organizations need the right technology that supports their people, because people are the most important part of any business and any business transformation, right? You can't run a business without your people, so you have to make sure that you have the right tools for them. And what we really saw was a drastic case of needing support to support a remote workforce, and that happened overnight. Some organizations handled it better than others. We've also seen over the last few years, not just with the pandemic, but we've seen employees' expectations changing considerably, especially with a new workforce coming in. People expect things to work, and they expect intelligent technologies, which we're working across lines of business and functional areas. And then ultimately what people want is to be part of a modern organization, which gives them the tools that increases their productivity, gives them confidence, and creates engagement so that they're successful in their jobs. And so that is the key to that engagement. Now, the previous slide looked at what's going on with the world, but here's some things around legacy technology, with the left side showing manual processes that are completed by HR, lack of self-service, tools that don't work together with other technology, the lack of mobile, right, with the remote workforce and the need for all of that, and overall just a lack of innovation. So for us, we provide a technology platform that bridges and works together with our SAP business technology platform. And that makes it so organizations can get the benefits of digital human experience management, or HXM, which is shown here on the right side, right? And so our goal is to give customers the tools that provide that better experience that people are starting to expect, that optimizes their HR operations, that provides continuous innovations throughout the year. And a key lesson learned from last year was that companies that came out stronger in all of this, they were the ones that invested in the digital technology of their mission critical processes, which includes HR operations. And so that's a key to success. So let's talk about our strategy from our portfolio and how we help you get there. So we recently made a few announcements for our existing on-premise customers, and that was to give them the peace of mind and planning security for their existing systems. And so the goal for that was to make it so customers don't feel pressure to move. Instead, they can do it at a pace that makes sense for them and their business. And we want to give them options for that. And now we have options up until 2040. However, given what we talked about in the previous few slides, we're also keen to help our customers move to the cloud so they can get those business benefits. We certainly have a few areas where we are still investing in on-premise, right? And a lot of that is continuity, that's localization. We also have some innovation with a nod to our payroll control center, but our strategy and our laser focus is that our innovation is going to happen in our SuccessFactors portfolio. That's where you can truly take advantage of those digital HR services we talked about, including things like the mobile and giving your employees that higher experience that they expect, and give your business the next generation tools that they need to be successful. So let's talk about our HXM movement program and what we are doing. Some of you may have heard of our previous program, Upgrade to Success, where we had a lot of great things to help customers, but now we're taking that to the next level. We're doubling down on our portfolio with a huge investment, which we're super excited about, to enhance our products across 4 key areas, which we've identified 100% from customer feedback and what you, our customers, have told us that you need for your business. So we've rolled out a new private cloud model that gives customers flexibility if they want to keep what they have and move their hardware to the cloud. So that's an option. And then lastly, we're continuing to build on some of the lessons learned of our previous program by continuing to try to make the actual migrations easier with that personalized journey. So like I said, we've had quite a bit of customer conversations, and we've heard feedback loud and clear on the areas that we need to improve. And then over a year ago, right at the very beginning of this pandemic, we started putting together a plan into motion, which was presented to our executive board. And we're very excited that that plan was approved, even during the midst of everything going on. And so the first area that was included in that plan, which came from customer feedback, was around our core HR, or our Employee Central. And so this product has grown tremendously to now have over 4,000 customers in over 100 countries. But given our on-prem customers are certainly some of the biggest, most complex organizations in the world, this means we need to continue to build on the things that we did really well on-premise, especially around certain industries and regions that have their complexities. And so that's what we're going to do. The second area is around business process integration. And so that's between cloud and on-premise, with the goal of providing more of a single system experience. And we recognize and realize that those hybrid deployment options will be around for quite some time as customers make that transition. Third is the time management area, where we covered quite extensively on-prem with our SAP ERP HCM time management. And we want to enhance our cloud functionality to meet the needs of our customers to help them get some of the latest innovation and technology to take their business to the next level. And then the last area is where we know we can do some really cool and innovative things and continue to expand our leadership, is in payroll, right? So this is an area we've been very successful in over the last 20, 30 years, and we want to continue to be successful here for the next 20, 30 years and beyond. So let's see how SAP is responding to that direct feedback that we got from our customers and what's included in our program. So the first thing I want to point out is this investment is on top of what we were already planning to deliver. So if you've seen our existing roadmap, then the investments coming from this program are on top of that, which we're really excited about, because there's only so much time that we have, and we have a lot of requests, and we know that. And so we're excited to be able to deliver more for our customers even faster. So I'll start with number 1, Employee Central, or Enhanced Core HR. And so we're enhancing this to cover more requirements. So some of the things that we're doing here is creating a brand new way to handle collective bargaining agreements. We're creating new things for mass changes, right? Because that was brought to the forefront of 2020 and the pandemic, of being able to scale up and down. We're also doing some things around dependent management that are necessary in certain regions or industries. And then if you take a look at it, we started this program over a year ago. So given the life cycle of product development, we are now starting to see things coming into the product. And so our first half SuccessFactors 2020 release is in our preview now, and we're seeing some things from this program in there. Some examples for core HR is we have a new tool for mass data management for positions. That is directly from customer feedback of being able to do things even quicker for positions. We have enhancements to our managed pending hire tools, which creates a more seamless experience between our recruiting and onboarding suite and gets people up and running even quicker. Moving on to the second item with the hybrid experience between cloud and on-premise. we are focused on making this easier for our customers. So some of the things we're working on is providing new UIs and user experiences and giving a guided process across the systems from a single place and making it so it's a consistent user experience and there's an overall a smooth flow of data without having to enter things in multiple places. In the first half release, we're excited to deliver some enhancements around some check tools, as well as optimized data monitoring to make that even easier for our customers that are in this type of deployment today. With time management, we're going to build this out with some of the requirements we've heard, and that includes things such as cross midnight, that includes clock terminal integration and more. So we already delivered cross midnight for absences in our second half release last year. And now we're delivering attendances in the current release, the first half release. And then a huge one we have is clock terminal integration, which was just delivered for early adopters in this first half release. And the last, but certainly not least, is payroll. So we have a huge investment in both on-premise as well as our cloud solutions. So some of the things in the current release that we're delivering are enhancements to our pay statement, including on mobile, as well as a new report for reviewing pay component or wage type information from one single place that was widely requested from our customer base. So this is an area to keep an eye on. There will be more news coming here around some of the things we're working on, and it's an area where we're really, really excited about. All right, so let's take a look at the migration options that we have and some of the approaches that customers take in moving to the cloud. So here on this slide, I know it's quite busy with a lot of information, but we can see the various deployment options that we have for customers. And we've realized that this truly is a personalized journey, and different organizations are at different places for a variety of reasons, right? Including organizational readiness, fit, as well as technology and what can meet your needs. So option number one is where we have many customers today, those using our talent management suite, such as our recruiting, our onboarding, our performance and goals, learning, or more, while keeping their core HR, time, and payroll on premise. So with our recent announcement of the S/4HANA Private Cloud Edition, which you can kind of see on the bottom left of this screen, this gives customers the options to move their existing systems to a private cloud if they want to get out of the hardware business. Secondly, we also have many customers using a core hybrid deployment model, which is denoted with the number 2. And you can see in many cases, it makes sense to move your core HR, so the personnel administration and org management that you did on-prem, to our SuccessFactors Employee Central, where we have the 4,000 customers plus. And this is a great first step as it impacts your entire population and has many advantages, such as the mass tools, such as the flexibility in the tools, such as the enhanced employee experience with mobile and self-service. And then lastly, you can see our HXM suite, where customers have moved their entire HR functionality to the cloud, including time and payroll. And that way they get the most benefits from the latest technology. And that's where we ultimately see customers moving to. All right, so where can you find more information? We have a very nice new HXM Move website where you can get more information. That includes a very nice video message from our president, Jill Popelka. It includes a customer story from McCain Foods on their journey and how that really helped them during the pandemic. It includes a white paper with some great information and much more. So we'll have the link for that and certainly check that out. SAP also offers services to help our customers, including some free offerings such as enterprise support. If you have questions about that, we're providing a link. You can contact your account rep or the innovation and transformation team directly with the email address listed here. All right, thanks so much for joining me, and please let us know if you have any questions. Hope you have a great Sapphire 2021. Thank you.